Thanks for joining us here on ABC 24 Weather Impact now on what is undoubtedly a tough day for many people around the Mid-South as we remember the 3-year anniversary of the March 31st, 2023 tornado outbreak. We're going to have a deep dive into that event, and we're also going to check in with some of the communities that were hit so hard, not only to share their stories of the impact, but also their stories of resilience as so many of them are continuing to rebuild. That's coming up later in the show. But as always, we do start out with a check of your local forecast. And thankfully, we are not dealing with any of that crazy weather today, but we are dealing with some weather changes that could impact you here over the next few days. Biggest thing is we are going to be a lot warmer, mid-80s for many of us for the rest of the week. That does come in with a chance of a few isolated rain showers, but I think most of us are going to see the rain hold off until Saturday. That's when everybody is going to get in on some widespread rainfall. Outside right now, sunny in Memphis, very warm as well. 81 is the latest report. Winds out of the south, continuing to be a little breezy. That's keeping us warm. It's also keeping us getting a little more humid. 56 on the dew point is not too bad, but it does indicate definitely a little more moisture in the air. You might have noticed that. And might have noticed it down in Oxford because we've got some rain developing down there. Many of us are dry, but you can find our 20% chance of rain showers down there right now. We've had a couple of isolated showers out near Sardis Lake just in the last little bit. Not finding any lightning with these cells, but as we zoom out, there is a stronger cell just to the south of Oxford. That was near Grenada. Now it's near Coffeyville, not far from Water Valley, producing even a little bit of small hail. But I do expect as it continues to move off to the north and the sun sets, that storm is going to kind of fizzle out here over the next little bit. This is going to be the pattern for the next few days, though, as we stay in this warm southerly flow. We get some more moisture that comes in. It's almost a little more of a summer-like pattern where we get these isolated pop-up showers that hit some areas and miss others. Tonight, very slight chance of a sprinkle. Again, any rain that's out there now is going to fizzle away pretty quickly. We'll drop to the 60s overnight under a partly cloudy sky. Winds will stay a little breezy tonight. 67 in Dyersburg, 65 in Oxford and in Clarksdale. Tomorrow, another day with a mix of sun and clouds. A warm one, though, back to the mid-80s. And with that southerly breeze that continues to kick in, gusts as high as 15 or 20 miles an hour, it's another day that there could be some isolated showers to talk about. Most of us dry, though, tomorrow. That's good. Just going to be a warm and muggy one. 86 in Mark Tree and Earl, also in Helena, West Helena. We'll get to 84 here in Memphis, 85 in Senatobia tomorrow, 83 in Corinth. Again, most of us stay pretty sunny, but there could be some clouds here or there. And then mid-80s for West Tennessee as well. 86 in Millington, 84 in Selmer, 85 in Bolivar and Dyersburg. So for the next couple of days this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rain chances are pretty low. They're not zero, though. 20, 30, 40% chance. That means there could be some showers here or there, but they're not going to be widespread. Many areas stay dry. Might want to have the umbrella with you just to be on the safe side, though. Saturday, a much better chance for everybody to experience some rain, and that's going to be as that cold front gets a little closer to us. Even today, like we talked about just a minute ago on the radar, there are some very isolated showers, mainly south and east of Memphis. Over the next hour or two, you could run into a quick downpour, but once the sun sets, their energy is going to get zapped away and they'll kind of fizzle on out of here. We'll do the same thing, though, tomorrow afternoon by 3 or 4 o'clock. More moisture coming in from the south presents another chance of some of those isolated showers in North Mississippi and West Tennessee. And then the same thing yet again for Thursday. Maybe some more showers out there dotting the radar, 3 o'clock, a couple of isolated downpours here or there. And once again on Friday. Notice, though, through the end of the week, the rain is not widespread. It's not going to hit everybody. These will be very isolated downpours that hit a neighborhood for a little bit and then move on. Everybody, though, is likely going to see some rain as we roll toward the weekend. Here comes that cold front, gets a little more moisture with it, and then we get a much more organized storm system that comes in on Saturday. So we are expecting more widespread rain that's going to impact everybody, maybe even some heavy downpours and some thunder and lightning. So just a heads up there if you've got plans on Saturday. Storm energy, though, I'm not that impressed with, which is good news. The particular storm energy product that I'm looking at now combines the actual energy for storms and then also the spin that they would need for any type of strong thunderstorm development. It is very low on the spectrum. We don't have a severe weather risk in place at all for Saturday. And again, the storm energy is just so low, maybe just enough to squeak out a rumble of thunder. But thankfully on Saturday, this does not look like any kind of a severe weather situation. But if you do have plans Saturday, it is looking like at least part of the day is going to be impacted by some heavy rain and maybe some thunder and lightning. We do need the rain. We've been talking about the drought a lot. I know your gardens are pretty dry if you're trying to plant. You look at those rain totals through next week, which is really mainly going to be on Saturday. We're looking at 1.5 inches to maybe 2.5 inches in some spots. Not enough to get rid of the drought, but for those of you trying to get your yard back up in shape by springtime, we will certainly take those couple of inches of rain. Unfortunately, though, as we bring in meteorologist Kit Thomas, it is coming just in time for Easter weekend. And I know a lot of people have stuff planned on Sunday, maybe even Saturday as well. How much of an impact will this rain have? And what is Easter itself looking like?
Yeah, fortunately, most of the rain looks like it's going to be stuck to on just our Saturday. Sunday, as we get into Sunday's time frame, everything is a lot more sunshine, so that's going to be good news for us. But look at the temperatures. We're going from the 80s to the 70s to the 60s, so a bit of a cool down. So there might be a little bit of a soggy mess on your Easter bunny forecast here. Of course, if you're looking at Easter egg hunt on Sunday, it might be a little bit on the squishy side, but at least the weather is going to be nice. Lots of sunshine, temperatures in the 60s in the afternoon, so we can give that an excellent forecast. Nothing that's extremely bad down here. So overall, pleasant weather. It's just going to be a little bit soggy from what we had the day before. Fortunately, we've had so much of a drought. All of this rain is going to just run off and be gone pretty quickly, so it's not going to be a deep layer of mud. So that's going to be some good news for us. But overall, everything is going to still be a little bit on the cooler side. More of a north wind on Easter as well, so that'll be bringing in probably around 10 to 15 mile per hour breeze out there. Not too terrible if you're going to be outside. And of course, anytime you're dressing up for Easter, you want to wear all of the layers, so it's going to be good weather for that, Trevor.
Kid, I love your Easter bunny and the carrot on the scale. All fantastic. Yeah, at least we're sunny for Easter. Could just be a little soggy, so get those boots ready for the kids. By the way, as the rain comes in this weekend, even if we're not broadcasting, you can always watch the radar. Scan the QR code there on your screen. Just grab your phone's camera, point it there. That'll take you to a link to download our app, either for your cell phone or for your smart TV, your Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Samsung. You don't need a cable or satellite subscription to do this. You can watch it for free anytime. Not only our extended coverage and newscast, you can also stream the radar 24/7, 365. We have a county-by-county look at the radar as rain starts to move in. So as we get toward this weekend, that ABC 24 Weather Impact 24/7 is going to be a great tool. Rain chances are pretty low through the rest of the week, 20, 30, 40%, maybe a couple of sprinkles tomorrow, high of 84. A few more showers Thursday, but still only about a 40% chance, so most of us stay dry. And then Friday also looks pretty dry, high of 83. Saturday's when everybody's going to get wet, especially the second half of the day. Saturday morning might be okay, but Saturday afternoon and evening, rain comes in. Could be heavy with some rumbles of thunder, but I'm not expecting any major severe weather at this juncture. Easter Sunday looks pretty nice, though. Like Kit was just talking about, excellent forecast, sunshine and 63 for Easter. Could be a little muddy out there for the kids and even a little cool with that northerly breeze. Next week starts off pretty nice, too. Sunshine, 60s and 70s for Monday and Tuesday. All right, that's a check of your local forecast. But like we were talking about, today is a big date in history for us here in the Mid-South, March 31st, 2023, a day that many folks remember as a string of deadly tornadoes hit the Mid-South. We have a full look back on that event. That's coming up right after this on Weather Impact Now.